Greetings, my friend. I am Arjuna, the warrior who stood on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, torn between duty and deep emotional turmoil. You may not be facing a physical war as I did, but I believe we all face battles within ourselves every day. And at the heart of these battles is one thing that often controls us, our emotions. I understand what it feels like to be overwhelmed by anger, fear, doubt, and confusion. When I stood before my family and friends on the battlefield, I was paralyzed by the weight of my emotions. I could not see clearly. I could not act with the wisdom I knew I needed. But in that moment of crisis, I turned to my guide, Lord Krishna, and he taught me the power of controlling my emotions. Today, I want to share with you the lessons I've learned. First, you must understand that emotions are a natural part of being human. They are not something to be avoided, but something to be acknowledged. Fear, anger, sadness, they are part of the human experience, just as joy and love are. But they do not have to control you. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells me, you have the right to perform your duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. He was teaching me to act without attachment, without letting the outcomes stir my emotions. To control your emotions, you must first detach from them. This does not mean to suppress your feelings or pretend they don't exist. It means to acknowledge them, to feel them, and then to step back and ask, what do I want to do with this emotion? When I was standing on the battlefield, I felt deep sorrow at the thought of fighting my loved ones. My emotions were clouding my judgment, but Krishna reminded me to focus on my dharma, my purpose. Emotions are like the wind. They come and go, but it is your steady heart that must guide you through. You see, emotions are powerful, yes, but they are not permanent. Just as the seasons change, so do your feelings. The key is not to let your emotions dictate your actions. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and create space between feeling and action. Krishna taught me the art of mindfulness. Be present in the moment, not carried away by what's already happened or what might happen next. When we are caught in emotional turbulence, it's easy to act impulsively. Anger can lead to words we regret. Fear can paralyze us from taking necessary action. But when you stand still for a moment and allow yourself to center, you can respond instead of reacting. You can choose your path with wisdom. The second lesson I learned was that true control comes from self-awareness. I had to face myself before I could face anyone else. Before the battle began, Krishna guided me through a process of self-reflection. He made me confront my doubts, my fears, and my attachments. I had to let go of my personal biases and connect with the larger purpose of my life. In moments of emotional overwhelm, ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What is triggering this emotion? Sometimes emotions arise from past experiences, fears of the future, or unmet expectations. By understanding the root cause, you can start to free yourself from automatic reactions. One of the most profound pieces of wisdom Krishna shared with me was this: the mind is restless, and it is difficult to control, but with practice and detachment, it can be done. This is not a one-time effort, it's a daily practice. You can begin by creating small moments of stillness throughout your day. Whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply taking a moment to pause before reacting, you can train yourself to gain mastery over your emotions. This is the path to inner peace. So, my friend, if you want to control your emotions, remember this: acknowledge them without attachment, practice mindfulness, and reflect on your deeper purpose. Emotions are a tool, not a master, and when you learn to use them wisely, you will not only find peace within yourself, but you will also be able to act in the world with strength, clarity, and compassion. May you walk your path with calm and courage. If this lesson resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel for more wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita and timeless teachings. Remember, your emotions are a guide, but they do not have to lead you. You are the one in control.